Fontaine might be just around the corner, but with a few days left before then, here are 11 things that you should do before 4.0 launch day. Number 1. Collect the remaining chests and oculi. Whether you've been playing for a week or a year, the Wall of Teyvat has thousands of chests and collectibles. With each new region coming around having more oculi and chests than the last, spend these last few days catching up on the already available content so you can be ready for the new content when it comes. Number 2. Prepare artifacts. Despite no one knowing what the actual kits of our new characters will be, it can never hurt to be prepared. Simple elemental artifact sets can be a great starting kit for your new waifu until you've grinded out the new ideal artifact set for them later on. And once you have a good base set, you can keep using that as a beta set for all future characters of that same element. Number 3. Catch some fish. Genshin added fishing long ago, but aside from the event that accompanied it at launch, barely anyone actually fishes anymore. But with some time to waste and some good background music, why not go for that 2000 fish caught achievement and get those few extra primo gems? Number 4. Finish the Secret Summer Paradise. Other than just being a good time, the Secret Summer Paradise event is filled to the brim with primo gems and goodies to collect. So do yourself a favor and make sure you've collected all the chests within the event before it's gone forever. Number 5. Upgrade your teapot. Hear me out here. You don't have to turn into a full-on aesthetic Instagram girly in order to get some great usage out of your teapot. Leveling up your teapot can actually give you access to more resin and mora, and also farm plots that can be used to easily collect more fruits and plants. So with just a little bit of extra work, you can get a lot more materials. And psst, don't tell Tubby about this. But if you want more realm currency, but you don't really feel artistic, you can just slap a bunch of furniture on a desolate island and forget about it like a USA dumpster fill or something. And then you'll get max realm currency. Number 6. Max out your main characters. With each new region, the base level of enemies gets higher and higher, and while I doubt most people will struggle, this is just a reminder to level up those last few talents, grind those level ascension materials, and overall just be as prepared as you can for whatever challenges lie ahead of us in Fontaine. Number 7. Finish up achievements. Even if you're like me and you've been playing Genshin for hundreds of days, there are probably still achievements you've missed. Some require picking specific dialogue options during daily commissions, or defeating certain enemies with specific elemental reactions, or shooting a boss as it does one singular move, which it has done hundreds of times before when you fought it previously, but now that you're actually trying to get it to do it, it just won't, and now you've wasted 7 minutes of your life waiting for this stupid flower to just shoot its same beam at you! So do yourself a favor and complete those last few achievements you're missing for a few extra primo gems and name cards. Even if it's not much, those primo gems can at least go into funding your next Chi-Chi pull. Number 8. Refresh on the lore. Whether you're a lore fanatic or simply a casual Archon quest enjoyer, Genshin has a lot of names, places, and events for you to keep track of, so I wouldn't blame you if there are some parts of the story that have just gotten a bit blurry in your mind. Even though Fontaine will be its own region with its own story, I highly doubt that it won't link back to previous quests and events and expect you to remember details from them as if you played them yesterday. So watch a recap video or watch some cutscenes again. That way, with a good foundation, the stories and experiences of Fontaine will flow so much nicer than if you had to stop and Google every past name and event that is mentioned. Number 9. Explore co-op. If you're anything like me, co-op was something you only really dabbled in your low AR days, when a time challenge was too hard to do and you begged your friend to come into your world and help you complete it. And while co-op is far from perfect, and I'd love to see some things change, like not being able to use shop interfaces or being able to talk to NPCs during dailies, co-op actually still has a lot to offer. Despite how annoying some people online are, there's probably a Genshin noob out there right now who just started playing the game, and with the world in front of them and endless hours of content to do, they're probably confused where to even begin. And you can be a helping hand or even just have a short laugh with them. And even if joining a random person's co-op isn't exactly your cup of tea, you can still do co-op with your friends and do dumb stuff like rasp leaf with Amber, or race across the continent of Inazuma to see who can do it the fastest, or try to defeat every single world boss with Aura. There's plenty of dumb things to do, just go out there and smile a little, okay? Number 10. Explore fan works. Even if you aren't a big fan of social media, I implore you to please go look at some fan created works, whether that be drawing, animations, fan fictions, songs, clothing, or even other merchandise. There is so much cool stuff that the community has created out of just sheer love for these characters and the world surrounding them. Instead of waiting years for Hero Voice to finally feature your favorite character in an event, go find a cool piece of art showcasing that character, interacting with the other character, or doing a certain activity. It may not be canon, but with so many characters, it's inevitable that some won't get as much spotlight as others. And if your idea doesn't exist yet, then consider this your permission to go and create it yourself. Number 11. Go touch some grass. As Fontaine rolls out, summer is here and the sun is shining. I know that sometimes we want to optimize every last second and prepare all we can, but the truth is that at the end of the day, Genshin is just a game, and it'll still be here waiting even if you go for a walk at max resin. So go touch some grass or do that assignment that you've been putting off, and before you know it, Fontaine will be here, and I'll be seeing you there. Peace.